Alright, what you see here is a Hunter bath and dressing room ceiling fan, but it's actually not, it's really a Coastal Breeze fan that I had for a while, but it just has custom made bath and dressing room blades. That's really all it is, but I consider it a bath and dressing room now since it has the actual smaller blades, but it's basically both. But yeah. These blades were custom made from CeilingFanPage, aka Tommy. I just don't say his last name because I know some people prefer not that I don't say their last name. So, but you guys should know who he is by now, anyways. But yeah, he got a new unboxed Hunter bath and dressing room last year, or close to a year now. I don't know how long it's been, but I asked him where he offered to make custom blades, so he traced out the blades from his and use plywood to make them. Seeing them on the fan now, it's almost, you can barely tell that they actually are custom made blades. They actually came out really great. So Tommy, if you're watching this, I really gotta thank you big time for this because they really look identical to the original blades. Texture's obviously not the same, but that doesn't really matter to me. The only thing is, I would put this in my bathroom, but the bottom side, the other side's not painted, I do need to paint that side. But at the same time, I need to put some type of coating on this so it doesn't start to warp that way, because if I put it up the way right now, it's going to warp within a year pretty badly. Well, it might not be that bad, but it'll start to that's why I not put it up, since the humidity and the mist in the bathroom would definitely mess up the blades and stuff. So yeah, it'll start to expand and stuff like that. I can already see that happening since they're not really coated on the back. But if they were painted both on both sides, it probably could, but I'd rather not, since I do like the fan a lot. And also, if I put a light kit on it, I don't want to put a huge schoolhouse globe. I'd have to put these smaller ones, like the one that the Littleton uses, and I don't have a light that's that small. So yeah, but it could be a potential fan I put up in the bathroom after I'm done with the petite. When I do put the bathroom fan will be changing out every once in a while, as well as my bedroom fan. Since the bathroom fan, I don't want to keep the fans. Some of the fans will start to get messed up over time in the bathroom. The petite's blades are just at the edges of the top part of the blade. It started to slow just a tiny bit. It's barely noticeable, but if you look closer, you can tell that it's starting to slow a tiny bit. So that's giving me a hint that that's not going to be the permanent bathroom fan. So I could always just put another Harbor Breeze away. I don't even care if it's a good fan or not. I just need something in the bathroom that moves here. But I just need to be sure it won't get messed up. Yes, if the blades on this were coated in a way that it won't get messed up that quickly, then I would put this one up. But yeah, it's a pretty neat. I really do like it. I feel like it's a pretty neat fan. I'm not sure if they made this in antique brass. I've heard, or polished, or bright brass to be exact. But I'd love to if they made smaller blades like this for the antique brass version, so I could put I would definitely put the antique brass one Coastal Breeze in my bathroom. It feels if they made them in different finishes, but from what I know, they only made the bathroom dressing room in white. But I've heard someone say, I think it was Todd, the fan man, told me that I think they made them in antique brass and bright brass as well. But they're very hard to find, even more hard to find than the actual version. So this is basically a fan that was pieced together, basically, kind of like the Casablanca California Zephyr, not the California Zephyr, the California Gold in the animation, where it's not really a California Gold, but it's just parts from what would basically it's put together. Same thing with this, but yeah, the blade arms that are on this are not the ones I showed in the new fan video. These, because they were actually a bit beat up, you can tell that these are in perfect shape. These are actually from the low profile that I got from Brandon C. Johnson, the new unboxed one, or the new one. I know the pitch is a little bit different, but it still performs basically the same. I tested both of them on high with the other blade brackets and with these. It's really the same thing, honestly. It was shaking way too much because the blade pitch or the blade alignment on the other one. The blade arms on the other from the actual Coastal Breeze is pretty bent, so this fan was shaking all over the place. So I couldn't really test, so it would be unsafe when I tested it. Also, I don't want the blades to break. I don't think Tommy is going to want to make another set of these. So yeah. Yeah. So what? Nice little fan. I like it a lot. A lot more than I thought I would actually. This is definitely a fan I'll use blades if I can ever find a natural one, I'll use those, but I'll probably keep these as like spare blades if I ever find a natural bathroom dressing room fan. But for now, this would definitely do, without a doubt. The white sides, I mean, just looking at it, it really looks like the actual blades, but yeah, let me go ahead and start it off on no. It does have a nice low speed, considering how small the blades are. It doesn't go too fast. The weight pitch isn't. The weight line is a tiny bit off, but it's not. It's nowhere near as being how bad it was with the old blade arms. I kind of don't want to put this fan in the basement, but it's a coastal breeze, so it's really my coastal breeze. It's not really a bathroom dressing room fan, technically, so I don't really mind putting this one in the basement. I do saran wrap all the blades that I put down there, so these blades aren't going down there just yet. Once I get some saran wrap, I'll wrap them up and put them down there. It does have a nice low speed to it. The other issue is, if I put this up, I do need to paint the ceiling in the bathroom because the old light that was there, they didn't paint underneath it, so it's kind of has like a little mark from the old. It's like a bit discolored, like a bit yellowed underneath it and stuff. So I would have to paint it. That's kind of the reason why I put the petite up. I could have put if I was to put a small blade fan, it had to be like that one because it covers it up. So yeah. I mean, I don't even mind putting another petite up with just in white, but I mean, I would like to put this one up out of all of them. I actually prefer putting this one up over a Casablanca Lady Delta. That one's too big for the bathroom anyways, but while they I do like, but I think it would just be too powerful for the bathroom in my opinion. This is my personal taste. So I need something that moves good air. I don't need something that blows me away. Especially in the bathroom, I really don't want something that's too strong. Petite does does the job just well, so I'm good with it. For now, that's good. It's good enough. It does help out a lot when I'm using it for the petite to cool down the bathroom. So this one definitely would do a lot better since it's a 100 fan. So yeah, I do feel a nice little breeze from it on low. I'm starting to have some bearing noise. I don't think it was making that bearing noise before. It actually makes the same exact bearing noise as the Infinity. The Infinity started to make some bearing noise as well, but nothing major. If it gets worse, I would swap it out with something else. Although I would like to swap it out with the Camera 2, but that's still out of commission. But I have looked on eBay to find a capacitor for it, so I did find the exact one I need. Now I just need to order it and put it on it, but I actually might be able to get it fixed a lot sooner than I thought I would. Yeah, this is just medium. It actually goes pretty fast on medium. Yeah, the Infinity above it makes the same exact bearing tone. It might be it's not the windings that are messed up. I don't know, but something like one of the windings like starting to loosen up or something like that. It gets caught on something, but it still runs. I mean, what I should have done is before I painted the other Infinity, I should have like just swapped the motors and then put the motor from this one into the one that I painted black, because the one I was in that one didn't have any bearing sound to it. But I don't really mind the sound, honestly. It's very noticeable. Sometimes it'll make noise, sometimes it won't. Oh yeah, and this fan is from the fourth quarter of 1994. It's actually one of my older fans from Hunter. It's almost all of the ones, a majority of the ones I have are from like the second quarter of 1995. Yeah, I just feel like a schoolhouse goal, like the regular size one, would just be too big on it for my liking. So I was like, if it had like a smaller one, like the Wilton size one, that I would definitely put on there. Maybe even like a round, like a mushroom shaped globe I would put on this too. Something like that I'd put on it. I just feel like it fits the fan better. If it was like on a new tone swim line, since just to make it look more vintage, I'd put a bigger globe on it. Although I do think a small globe would look a little bit better. But yeah. Alright, that's medium. Yeah, move some good air as well. Now for high. Now it does go pretty fast on high. You can kind of tell by the camera. I was having trouble keeping up with its speed. Definitely does go. I'm pretty sure it goes. Without a doubt, I think this fan does go faster than the Westinghouse Petite. It is moving more. I can already feel a nice breeze coming over here. And it is has small blades. I think it's 32-inch. I think that's some fans were at. It's hard to tell. 30-inch or smaller. These smaller fans, I'm not really the best at knowing the size of them and stuff. Sometimes they're 32-inch, sometimes they're 30 inches, sometimes they're 36. I know it's not 36. It's either 32 inches or 30 inches. I think it's 32 inches though. The blades do look a tiny bit bigger than the blades on the Westinghouse Petite, so I think it's a 32-inch fan. And Infinity is moving a tiny bit above me. Yeah, I just figured I was gonna save this one for last out of all the fans I got for Fanimation, even though I've already had a fan for a while technically, but I figured since I'm moving the fans downstairs, might as well just record this one now, so I can bring that one down there, so I don't have to bring it back up here to test it and stuff. So I think this one and another fan from Fanimation. I'm bringing it down there, but that one's gonna have to be delayed for a bit until I find some Kindle Armor based light bulbs for it, since it's a whited housing fan. So yeah. I mean, closely be air movement. It does move pretty good here on high, without a doubt. Start off and spin down and now show on reverse. Definitely more powerful than the Westinghouse Petite, without a doubt. Not as powerful as the Weighty Delta, obviously, but it's still a good air mover. This will definitely be a better fan for the bathroom, but until I can get the other side of the blades like painted at least, or just make sure that the blades will be fine in the bathroom. I'm not gonna be putting it up. I might put it up sometime next year, like once I get stuff I need. But I really do want to put this fan up in the bathroom now, just seeing how it performs on high. It'll definitely be helpful when I'm drying my hair, since it gets very hot in there. But yeah, I do need to find a smaller light kit for it, because the ones that I have are too big. I do want a smaller light kit for the bathroom. I don't want to have a big globe in there to begin with, because it would hang down a bit low in the bathroom. I just like to have the globe, but like if it's a square globe in the bathroom, I like it to be like out of arm's reach. Kitchen, it's not a big deal, but in the bathroom, since I don't know, it's just such a pull in there and stuff like that, like the shower curtain, like a shower rod, I just don't want to hit it and have it break. So that's why I prefer having a smaller size light in there, or small size light kit on it. But yeah, I think this is definitely going to be the next fan that goes up in the bathroom. If I can paint the ceiling in time, or if it doesn't cover up the ceiling that much, I can just put it up and just touch up the corners of it. And two, if I can get the blades properly done on the backs, like coated so it won't get damaged and stuff like that. And 3, I just need a white kit for it. Okay, let's stop the spin down. Now show reverse. No. Alright. Yeah, I figured this would be a good way to make it up for you guys. I know some of you guys did want to see the boot Ham to Bake Cameron 2 Plus. I know some of you guys might not care, but I know on the Facebook group, I know the people are pretty excited that I finally got one. And we're looking forward to see it running. For the time being, at least this will something exciting to see on my channel, I figured. So, yeah. I think we'll mostly on reverse. Okay, and now for medium. Yeah, this definitely will be a great fan for the bathroom. I just wish like if it had like plastic blades or some or like water resistant blades, that would be a lot better. I would have no problem putting it in there. But you know what? I might just put it up the way it is. Just paint the other side of the blades. That shouldn't hold up for the bathroom. And if the blades are getting messed up, I can always just Cause these aren't the original blades. I mean, and the fan isn't. The appearance wise is already a bit. It has some wear and tear to it by the looks of it. So it's not like in pristine shape. So it does have some use out of it, fan itself. So yeah. What I'd like to put is the white kit that CeilingFanPage has on his bathroom dressing. That white kit I think looks perfect on it. If I had that type of white kit on this one, that would definitely go up the white kit. I actually prefer that white kit on it, but since that's, I don't know if I'll ever find one like that, I just have to do a small schoolhouse glow for the time being. Let's give it on medium. On reverse, now for high. And it does a great job moving it on reverse as well. It's a pretty powerful fan for its size, without a doubt. Definitely the most powerful fan I've tested of this size. The only thing that will beat it that I know of is the while they have, I think that's a 36-inch fan, so it's a little bit bigger. Yeah, let me go ahead and shut it off. And that will be it for this video. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for more videos to come.